let's get to 3 overall, because, I've had a hard time wrapping my mind around the concept that the 49ers made that huge move up to 3 for an evaluation period amongst a group of quarterbacks they'd be fine with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still can't comprehend that they're not going to just hand in the car to the guy that they knew they were going to take the day they consummated the trade on Zach Wilson's pro day. What do you think is happening with the Niners and their evaluation of that position, Chris?
I tell you, this is one of the more bizarre ones I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I for all that I know, and I haven't talked to anybody in San Francisco, so I rely on those guys for a lot of information during the season. I leave them alone during the draft season.
Mm-hmm.
But it is I thought when they made the move, it was Justin Fields. When I look at Kyle's offense, I always think, what if they had a mobile guy coming out of the back end of that? So their offense is simply this. They're going to have a running back who runs under 4.4 with that outside zone stretch. Then they're going to go play action bootleg off of it, make you cover the backside, RPOs, all the different things. But I always thought, what if you had the extreme right, assuming stretch play right, what if you had play action bootleg and you had to protect the backside throwing lanes, the slants, the hooks, all that stuff back in there, and then you had a guy like Justin Fields, who I think is a dynamo running the ball. I love watching him play the game. If you had him or Trey Lance coming out of the back end of that thing. And so when they made the trade, I go, you know what? I get it. Jimmy Garoppolo and Matt Ryan can take you so far, but if you had that last element coming around the backside, it could be really pretty special. In my mind, just watching the tape, and I haven't met these guys, I don't know them, but I hear that Trey Lance is just this really smart guy, and so is Mac Jones. But when you just put on the tape, Justin Fields, as far as a physical specimen, to me was still the one that stuck out. I thought his accuracy was really fantastic, but his running skills and running ability, he's got a long way to go as far as reading the defenses, and not reading them, but not going first read, run. That's what young quarterbacks do a lot of. So if the first read's not there, he's going to take off and run. But I also think that Kyle's probably the best, or one of the best quarterback coaches in all the league. And I just go, I got it. That makes total sense to me. I've got it figured out. And then they said Mac Jones, and I was like, really? Did you have to go all the way to 3 to get Mac Jones?
Right.
And so it was really, it's still confusing to me. And now the latest thing I read was that maybe they're going to go Trey Lance, because there's like so much pressure in San Francisco to not take Mac Jones. And so the scouts like Trey Lance, and it's like, oh my goodness, this thing has just gone crazy here.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.